A lot of moving, a lot of rolling, a lot of driving, a lot of strolling, a lot of leaving here, arriving there.
Alright, so you can kind of see there's like this, there's this lever right, not a lever, it's like a loop, and there's this bolt which is holding everything together. And just for the people out there that don't know right from left, like me, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but when the bolt is facing away from you, you've got to put that into a mirrored respect. So I spent quite a few minutes trying to go the wrong direction. Now, I was using this one, which is a 14 millimeter. Yeah, so just so you know, there's this little buddy that is holding everything together. Thanks, Keith.
A lot of rolling, a lot of driving, a lot of strolling, a lot of leaving here, arriving there.
Okay, so I just got done with removing all of the seats from the car, and I just wanted to say, like, it was a task. First off, it was definitely a task. There was the first part where I was just starting out. I had to remove the bottom seat of the back seat, and I unhooked the things, and then all of a sudden there's something still holding it in place, as there should be, safety and all that. And I was just like, man, what am I doing? You know, like, is this even smart? What am I doing? But I pushed through that feeling, and I was like, okay, YouTube is always a great resource. So I YouTubed, you know, like how to remove a backseat, and there was this guy, and he was very shaky video, but eventually he was like, this is where this bolt is, and that's all you have to do. And so I get out. Oh, that was the other thing. I could not find the socket wrench. Like, I had to call my dad and be like, where'd you hide this thing? And I finally, after like searching through a tool shed and a truck, finally I found the socket wrenches. So I get the socket wrenches and size it up, and I'm just all my might, you know, like trying to figure it out. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It was just, but I got it. I finally got it. And I was just like, yes, I did this. I got this one seat out. Little did I know that that was just like the small hill before the giant craziness that was getting ready to ensue. So I get the back seat out, and then I have to remove the back rests of the back seat. So I start on one of the bolts, and it's just not budging. And I'm like, am I going the right way? Is this righty tighty, lefty loosey? And I just wasn't confident in what I was doing. It is such a, it's such a parallel for our lives. Like, I had to go eventually and watch a YouTube video on how to unscrew a bolt righty-tighty, lefty-loosey style. And it was funny because it was just this short little video, and I'm like, well, of course that's what I was doing. Like, that's exactly what I was doing. So I came back, and, like, I knew that I was right. I knew it this time, and I, like, pushed, and I pushed, and I pushed, and, like, I felt the bolt loosen. And I just had this wave of, like, adrenaline and endorphins of just like, yes, this is it. You're right. And I think that's so funny in our lives so often that we forget to be confident in what we're doing, and we don't put everything behind it. Whenever we know we're right, I know I'm right. But you doubt yourself, and then you're not putting everything into, so it seems so much harder. And then, like, just remember that when you know you're doing the right thing, like, just push through with all your strength. And then after that, it was just one right after the other. I mean, I wouldn't say it was that easy. They were all pretty on there pretty tight. So, yeah, I think I actually hurt my shoulder a little bit, but, yeah, that's, we did it. We got them all out. And there was a lot of crying and gnashing of teeth as it happened. No explicatives, though. I was kind of proud of myself. Never once was there an explicative. So I think I could manage. But so I got the back seats out, and that was a big triumph. Make sure that you save all the nuts and bolts and everything in a little bag. That way, if you decide to put your seats back in, you're not looking around for where all those went. Whenever I removed the front seat, there was a bunch of electrical, like low voltage wire, I think is what it's called. But it's what I guess all of the like airbags and safety recognition for when someone's sitting in the seat. So the thing that I found out with that is just there is just pull on it. No, just rip it out. No, just be gentle with it, but it will all come out eventually. And I would actually say that the front seat was the easiest to remove, and I did remove that down to the base. So I didn't just take the seat out and leave the tracks. I actually removed the tracks as well. So that's where we're at. We have removed the seats, so now we are getting ready to. And I say we so loosely. I am getting ready to go to Home Depot. Maybe I'll get my mom. She loves this kind of stuff. To go with me and get some plywood, and we'll start working on the base. Woo!
A lot of rolling, a lot of driving.